Hey Lovies, welcome to my channel, Crafty with May. I'm May. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by to see what I have going on today. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to hang out with me. I appreciate you all so very much. On this channel, I love to do all things DIY and crafting. I love to do them on a budget. However, I do love to splurge at times. But no matter what I'm doing, at the end of the day, I love to have fun while crafting. If that is something that interests you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Just note those comments are only desired and not required. So I'm so excited, guys, to be back with this special group open challenge. It's Fall DIYs. It's hosted by Shantell from Crafty Hints, Brenda from Rustic and DIY, and Amanda with 6 kids and a glue gun. I will share more about the challenge further along in the video, but as it says, and as I already mentioned, we will be doing fall DIYs today. So we're going to go ahead and start with our first project. So I want to keep this pretty simple. And after my last video, I want to just say thank you guys so much for all those who stopped by, those who are returning today. You guys showed me so much love, and I love you guys so much for that. Like, my heart was on full. So I decided, because we were all in agreement about the the centerpiece, I was like, let's go ahead and do a flower series since we all like wildflowers. So that's what we're going to be making today. This is not going to be a centerpiece, but it is going to be a flower arrangement using wildflowers, kind of my theme of today. So I got these two wooden rolling pins. Like, they're just for decor purposes, of course, but I got those from Dollar Tree, and I'm taking one of these 6-inch planks from there, as well as one of the two of the larger tower tumbling box that you get from Five Below, and I'm just making a little bit of a kind of a mini riser, if you will. And I just wanted a base for these two signs. Now, I saw these and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous, just how they were. I love the color. That orange on them, it wasn't too bright and it wasn't too dull. To me, it was just the perfect color. And lo and behold, it matched our wildflowers, y'all. Girl, do y'all see that? All right, so what I wanted to do here is I'm going to take some of this English Navy by Apple Barrel. I absolutely love this blue. It's Apple Barrel, sorry. It's not a very thick paint to begin with, so I just wanted to give this wood a light tint. But then as I was going, I was like, oh no, I need a little bit more blue because I wanted that to match the flowers. And so yeah, once I matched it up, I'm like, okay, May, this is gonna work. So next, I'm taking some of this ribbon I got from Dollar Tree. Absolutely gorgeous, same color scheme popping off there. And I'm just gonna do some crisscross. I was gonna try to do like a messy bow, do a play on a messy bow, but I wanted the handles to be seen. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do a crisscross, and then we're gonna add some embellishments in the middle of there. So it's not really a bow, I don't know what to call it, but that's it. And I wanted to add the pumpkins on there because of course it says Hello Pumpkin. So I was like, all right guys, this is what we're gonna roll with. So really, excuse me, that was it for that. And then I had these large beads that I had picked up from Hobby Lobby some time ago. I had got them during their 50% off sale, and I love them because the hole was round, and then also because they mimic barrels to me for some reason. I don't know why, but then in this instant they reminded me of pumpkins. So I'm just using that as a spacer for the two flat pins. I don't know if I can call them rolling pins, but you guys know, just for the two pieces. I wanted to keep them separated, and I didn't want a huge gap. As you guys saw there, that 6-inch plank is only about 2 inches wide, if I'm not mistaken, 2.5 inches wide. And so now I'm just going in and I'm adding on my mixed adhesive glue, and that's just for the long-term hold because these pieces are heavy duty. So together they're like, you know, it's magnified. But I go in with my hot Gorilla Glue, and they are just on there super tight. So next I took one of these wooden pieces from the Dollar Tree. They carry them in a pack in the Crafty Square section. I cut them in half using my miter shears, and it left little jagged edges to them, or center pieces should I say, centers to them, and I like that because it gives them some character and they really look like the true peduncles. Is it peduncles or peduncles? I don't know. You know, the stem of the pumpkin. think it's a baduncle. I don't know. Anyway, so I took off these raffia bows because they only had one on one side each, and I was like, you know what, we're going to use this for the topper so you can really think, you know, get that pumpkin vibe if you guys are not picking up on it yet. So we're turning them into pumpkins. I thought this was so cute, and I don't know what made me think of this, but I just rolled with it, and I absolutely love the end result, guys. So next I'm taking some more of that blue, what was left on the napkin, and I have these little miniature laser cut out acorns, and I'm going to use those and put those on top of the raffia bow. So next I'm taking this hula skirt and cutting some of the raffia from there, and I'm just gonna make 2 separate bunches. I didn't measure this out, I just did, you know, a handful in each, and if they felt the same, I roll with it basically. So yeah, that's how I did that. So once I get that to my liking, I put a little hot glue, stuff it in the bottom because I wanted to look like he was sitting on a patch of hay. So with that, like I said, I'm adding in the little laser cutouts there, removing that horrible web glue. Glue webs or whatever they're called. They're annoying. I'm putting in a little slit of styrofoam there. Perfect fit, no need to add more glue, and then I start assembling the flowers. So guys, when I tell you this is super easy and super affordable, and this is something that you can display on your mantle. I'm all about entryways, you guys know that for the ones who's been here. You know, you can even take this to work and put it on your desk or in your office because it's not a huge piece, but it does brighten up the space. And guys, I absolutely love this. So I think I'm really gonna go do a fall flower series, and I have one more coming up on Saturday, I believe, where I'm participating in another open challenge. But guys, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I thought that was so simple, and it would make a nice gift. And two, you guys could probably resell these or sell them. So yeah, so all right, so I'm gonna just say thank you to Crafty, hence Shantell, Brenda with Rustic and Lays, and Amanda with 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and all the other participants in the open challenge today. I will have their information in the description box below, as well as the playlist. So please, once you're done here, go stop by their channels. You will not be disappointed, I promise you, because they bring it. The playlist never disappoints. These 3 ladies are top notch as well. So tell them I sent you their way. So next we're going to take this half wooden circle. Now I picked this up from Walmart, but you guys can actually pick up one of the wood rounds from Dollar Tree, and you can stack them, and I would say probably stack about 3 to get the same thickness as this one, and that thickness is really needed. Now if you are okay with the thin, once you see what we do today, then by all means follow your gut. So all I did was I just covered that with some plaster painted by Waverly, sanded it down because it had a lot of jagged edges. Now I paid $2.97 for that, which again, it's $3 if you were to make this with Dollar Tree, it would come to $3.75. So I feel like it was a good, bang for my buck. And then of course, I'm going to be doing some decoupage. So I just took the napkin there. As you guys saw, I had a little damp wet cloth, not saturated, just mildly damp. I just went around and it separated very easily because I didn't want a perfect cut around it, but I did want to get as much of the white off as I could because I wanted the pumpkins to really be the shine. So I'm just taking them and putting down my Mod Podge, and I'm just, as you see there, I'm only putting half of it on there because I'm going to put the other half on another part of the circle. And guys, when I tell you this was just so simple and cute and farmhouse, I just was like, May, just smile, girl. And that's what I did. I just smiled with my heart and my eyes. Y'all have to let me know how you feel about this one because I loved it. I love the first one, I love this one, and I love the third one, just so y'all know. Because I love fall. Fall and Christmas is my favorite seasons. I love them. And so here it is. And I was like, oh, is that going to work? So then I remember I had this sticker from Dollar Tree and it said thankful. And so at first I was going to take that and then put on the little greenery with it. I was like, that's going to mess up my piece. I'm not doing that. So I went in with the thankful. Now I'm going to let you guys know, full disclosure, I did sit this a little too low initially. And I think I left it in there and I'd go back and adjust it because luckily I didn't seal it with the Mod Podge. So next, I want to make another peduncle. Y'all have to tell me, am I saying it right? Peduncle or peduncle? I don't know. Y'all gotta let me now. Am I saying it right? So all I'm doing is taking some of this leftover foam board I have from my ugly sweater that I made, and I just freehanded what I thought a stem would look like for a pumpkin. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be actually covering this up. So I'm taking my rotary tool, which is actually new, because the ones from Dollar Tree, I go through them so fast. Like, I don't care how gentle I am with them, they always pop a loose. And I was like, this is just getting too dangerous because I'm a klutz as it is, so I need all my fingers. So I was like, let me invest. And I got this one from Walmart, and I gotta tell you guys, like, that thing is sharp. Okay, it requires very little pressure, and it does the job, and it does it well. So here I am. I'm just sanding down some of the little jagged edges. Again, I really didn't even have to do that, but I just felt the need to do it because I can't explain to you guys why. So anyway, I just was like carving it out just to make sure it kind of lines up with the top of that half round. And then now I'm going to go in with some of my braided jute twine. I love this stuff. So I'm just going over. So I started on one side, go over, and then I'm just going to loop it around and like go zigzag, basically. Just go like that. I don't know why I thought that pattern would be super cute here. And guys, let me tell you, it came out adorable. It really did. I was so proud of my little stem or stump or peduncle, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I was so proud of it. And so I just went back and forth with it, and once I got to the sides, I cut down another piece there, and I put everything towards the bottom because I'm going to be going in a different direction with the braided twine to cover the bottom part of this. And I was like, this really came out cute. Like, you can't see it. I hope you guys can pick it up on the camera, but it made a really cute design, and I don't know how else to explain it. But once I got that set in, and I just used my hot glue here. At first I was going to do the mixed adhesive, but I'm like, no, it's not needed here. When you're putting that paper to that jute twine to paper, it's good as go. So here I just start wrapping it, and then as I get towards the bottom, you guys are gonna see where I kind of start going in a crisscross pattern, if you will. And I thought as I was doing, I said, you know what, that's gonna help the little moon shape at the bottom to fit more snug on the half wood round. Okay, I know that was a mouthful, you know, a little bit more than my normal mouthful, but I hope y'all followed along on it. And so once I got to the end, I just added in some more hot glue, kind of pinched it together. And one thing I like to do when I'm working with jute twine is I will take just a little dab of hot glue and just keep running over that tail, just sort of blend, so you don't have that big knot there, you know, that big hump. So the next I'm going to take some of this braided jute twine and go over the top with it. And I'm going to let you guys just see what I do from here because it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, so this is where I'm going in and I'm adding it. And now if you choose to recreate this, you have to hold it down for a few seconds there because it is going to be a little loose because all you have, the binding is only between the peduncle and the wood round or half round. And so I decided to put a popsicle stick or craft stick behind it just to give it some stability. Held that in place for a few seconds while I start working on the other parts of this. So I'm just trimming it down, and there was no need for me to put any on the bottom because you're really not gonna see that part, and you'll see why. Because again, we are working with our wildflowers. Now I found some beauties at Dollar Tree, y'all, and y'all have to go stop by there because I was surprised. I was really surprised. I love the color of these. very neutral and all about that. So all I'm doing is enforcing the hanger in the back with just little pieces from that craft stick that I cut down. And here are the wallflowers, guys. Sorry for jumping ahead, but oh my goodness, they blended so well with those pumpkins. I could not believe it. Like, I was so excited. So of course I took my jute cord and or jute rope, jute twine, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's macrame rope or twine or whatever you want to call it. But I took it, I just tied it off, and I just bunched it, the two bunches together, because I wanted them kind of close but not too close, and kind of full but not overly full. So yeah, so it's like a little makeshift swag. I feel like if you're making a swag, you put a little bit more to it, but hey, we'll call it a swag today, okay? So I'm just doing that, and I'm just gluing it off, and I'm going to adhere it to the bottom, and you guys will see how I will add in the embellishments here, okay? Now, Dollar Tree has these burlap flowers, and they have some newer ones. They just haven't come to my store yet. Well, let me not lie. They got some, but they didn't get some of the other ones I've been seeing others craft with. So I'm just taking the bow from Dollar Tree that came 2 in a pack. The burlap flowers with the little burlap leaves, all of that came from Dollar Tree. And I cut that bow down, and I was like, it would be super cute to put that behind the leaves. But I didn't think about it until afterwards when I was stepping back, because I'm like, it still needs something. It needs a little bit of a pop. And I feel like that did not add too much to it where it would take away from the actual piece itself. Now, how cute is that, y'all? Come on. And it almost looked like Burberry. Girl, we fancy, y'all. I love this. I truly, truly love this. And I thought, how simple and cute is this? Again, something you can sell, something you can gift for the holidays. I absolutely love that. So here's our final and last project. Now I'm taking one of these unfinished wood planks from Dollar Tree. It's the hanging ones, and I would say it's the medium-sized ones, because they have some that's pretty large, and then they have some that's super tiny in my opinion. Now I'm taking over, this piece of napkin is left over from the pumpkin napkin that I used on the previous DIY, and I really love the plaid look of it. Now as I did this, and once I pulled everything back, it did start looking a little Christmassy to me, guys, so you guys have to let me know if you got that same vibe. But once I start adding in the embellishments and things like that, oh y'all, girl. And guys, there was some guys here, but girl, y'all know I like to say girl, okay? So let me tell y'all, this came out so cute. I don't know where I was going with this, and I sat and I pondered on this for a minute, because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if I want to paint it. Like, it was just so many different thoughts. I knew what I wanted to do, but the execution piece of it is what had question marks behind it for me. And so once I get that decoupage on, as you saw, I sanded that away, and then I'm just going to remove the tape. So I did paint over it with the plaster, taped it off, because I wanted that center part to be bare until I could figure out what I really wanted to do with it. Okay, and so once I pull that tape back, I'm pulling it away from the piece, and the reason I'm doing it that way is because sometimes if you miss a spot with the decoupage, you can rip that paper. So I did have a little bit of tears here and there, but nothing significant. I was able to fix it, so it really came out overall with some nice crisp lines. And I really like this because even looking at it, I said, you know, these options are endless here of what you can do with something like this. And I'm just sanding away that excess, and I'm loving it, guys. So you will see exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'll be back in just a minute. So right here, I'm just poking holes where they were, and I really didn't have to do that either, but I did because I do end up actually putting the hanger back on. So now I have some more wildflowers from Dollar Tree, and then this little like baby breath bunch, I got those from Michael for like 99 cents. So now I'm gonna take one of these gated or gate planks, I don't know, from Dollar Tree, but I call them little fences. They're like little fences to me. And so I'm going to add that to the bottom. I'm taking some of their little miniature square wooden squares from Dollar Tree, and I wanted that for a lift because we're going to be inserting our flowers there, and I needed it to be a little snug because I'm not going to be putting any styrofoam or glue in there aside from what I put on the little picket fence. Okay, so I went in, I did some staining. That's ultimately what I decided to do, to stain it with some burnt umber by Apple Barrel, very light, but I'm going to come back and do some white distressing on it with the plaster. Okay, or light, not white, because it's like an off-white. And I'm just gonna do that, and I don't know why I thought it would be cute, but y'all, I love it. I love it. I gotta tell you, I love each one today. I hope you guys get some inspiration. I hope your eyes are happy. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Please let me know, leave me those comments, guys. I love talking to you guys, and I try to answer everyone. Even if I can't get to them the same day, I try to answer every single one because it means so much to me that you guys take time out of your day to come and hang out with me, and then let alone to leave me a comment. Like, how can I not reply? Like, thank you guys so much. You guys just made me feel so good on the last video. Like, I was almost in tears, like literally almost in tears. So now I'm just going in with some of that floral moss. I don't know if it's Spanish reindeer. I don't know that. It's just floral moss, and I just want it to look like some grass there, and you guys will see why. Ooh, I love this project. It was so cute. I loved it. And so I just hate the mess. So I did put down a napkin there, as you guys could see, to try and catch as much of it as I could. But like I touched on in the other video, it's like the Wizard of Oz up in here. A little tornado coming through here with my fans and stuff. So stuff blowing all over the place. So I really wasn't doing nothing when I did that. But I tried, y'all. I tried. Okay, so now I'm just taking one of these welcome fall signs that come in a pack from Dollar Tree. I was going to use this on another project, but I opted not to, and I thought it would fit in very well here because of that border and the mixed colors that it had going on. Now, I will say this, I am going in a different direction for as far as fall colors, so more than likely I'll probably be giving this away to someone. And because these are not the colors I'm really going with this year, but we'll see how it plays out. You never know. So now I'm just going to go in and put those in there. Now I'm just trying this out here. I do go and I separate them because of course the stem is too big. I could just fold them over, but I just didn't feel like struggling with that. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to separate these, cut them down, separate them, and put them in there. So the little baby breasts, they had a little ring on them. And so I didn't feel like fussing with that. So I just cut them down as the bunch and stuck them in there. And then I separated the wildflowers from Dollar Tree. So that's what you see I'm doing here. And these wildflowers had a mix of what they call wheat in them. So I really, really love that. And I'll say it again, guys, I love wildflowers. I love the freedom of them. I love the, randomness of them. I just love them because they're just so untamed and beautiful. So next I'm going in with some of these rub-on stickers. I ordered these off of Amazon. Now I did have a subscriber ask me where I got these from. I did go and try and find the link, but it did not have a shareable link for them. But I did put the information in my previous video in the comments for you guys if you're interested. And I want to say I got like 20 sheets, and it was pretty good size rub-ons. So as you guys can see, this the width of this plank is probably, because I don't know what I'm doing off camera there, guys, but the width of this is probably between 3 or 4 inches. So that little pumpkin, the little set of pumpkins I put at the top, it went from side to side. It fit on each side. You just can't see it because of the border. And so next I'm just going in with some of these unfinished laser cut squirrels I had. I thought they were so cute. I did not want to color them. I think it just gave that welcome fall sign a little pop of brightness. And then I'm going in with some burgundy little bowls I ordered offline in a huge pack. I had did some shot glasses for a wedding, and so this was from that, leftover from that, and they have little pearls on them. And I thought it would just, again, tie that color in, just kind of go more into that burgundy or deep red. But here's everything, guys. Every single item, I love it. You guys have to let me know what you think. I love this Hello Pumpkin sign. I was like, this is my favorite. Then when I got to finish with the other, I'm like, oh no, this is the favorite. So on and so forth. So everything I absolutely love today, and I just think they're so gorgeous, affordable, guys. Like, I don't think, yeah, we did not spend over $5 here. So we did, no, I'm lying. We did go over on the middle one. It was probably probably $6 or $7, but still under 10. So this is where I came in and did some embellishing on these. So I added in some more of that decoupage napkin there, the little hat and things like that. You guys can pause it to go back and see. But I want to say thank you to Shantell, Brenda, and Amanda for allowing us, putting this together for us and allowing us to put our content out there for everyone to see. I really appreciate that. So don't forget to check out the playlist in their links as well in my description box, and tell them I said hello. If you are still here taking this ride with me, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You guys have no idea. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Just know those comments are only desired and not required, just because I absolutely love to talk with you guys after each video. So with that, lovies, fall in love every day. Every day you have an opportunity to open your eyes is an opportunity to fall in love with at least one something that day. So find the good, the joy, the peace, the happy, and everything you see, say, do, or touch. Just know that the peace is waiting there for you, and don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Choose joy every day, because not everyone is entitled to your joy. So own it, claim it, keep it, secure it, safeguard it, and stay safe, be kind, and hugs and kisses, XOXO, until the next video, lovies. Bye.